Qué rollo, quiero mandar un saludo a mi amigo Goodfella de parte de tu amigo Jaime Munguía. Un abrazo, carnal. Ánimo.
All right, Jaron Boots. Ennis says that he probably gonna fight Barrios next for the IBF title. I know Cody Crowley got to be feeling stupid, which Cody Crowley should have just took the title shot. You know, they said Jaron Boots and his dad, and that's his side of the story. Crowley ain't said nothing. But Jaron Boots and his daddy say that he don't know why Cody Crowley pulled out. He said people on his team were saying it was about money, but he never came to the table to ask for more money. But that's what he say. But hey, it is what it is. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications to go live or drop a video. Man, I should be at the crib. I went to get some fried rice, man. They had me waiting like 30 minutes. Like the hibachi joint, man. I'm like, come on now. I said, that's crazy. And the place that I really wanted to go, the place that I really wanted to go to was kind of out the way. So, and then the other place I was gonna go to, they closed on Sundays, which I don't understand why a hibachi place should be closed on Sundays. See, the Chinese restaurants don't even close on Sundays, but it is what it is. Hopefully it's good. Then they ain't even had no yum yum sauce on top of that, so red flag. But I was better off just going to Benihana's and getting some fried rice. But yeah, he told Jamil from Wise Media, shout out to my boy Wise Media, go subscribe to his channel. Shout out to Philly that he fighting Barrios next, but he still want to fight Terence Crawford. And this ain't how he wanted to receive the belt this way. Now, your daddy said something else. Y'all just want the belt. Y'all don't care how y'all get it. Y'all just want the belt. See, like I said before, when you talk to the media so much, people gonna remember everything you say that contradicts yourself. That's one thing about the internet. One of the reasons people say it's undefeated because it got receipts. It's like that chick Cynthia G was, you know, all on the black dudes, and then all of a sudden she started pandering for money, and then started going against black dudes, and then got pregnant by a black dude. That was hilarious to me. I never really listened to her. Tom would always talk about her and stuff, and like I said before, man, the internet keep receipts. This is why you got to protect yourself from saying, well, there's exceptions to the rules, and you know, this is why you can't, you know, go out here and do, you know, I never do this and I never do it. That's why I don't never say never. There's some shit I ain't never gonna do, but basic shit, oh, you know, I never, you know, I never use Cash App, or, you know what I'm saying, or I never use Zelle, or I never get to Facebook, you know what I'm saying, or I never fuck with her, man, boy, you don't know. You don't know. Just don't know, shit. One of them drunk nights, shit. But yeah, man, you know, he basically said they just want the belt. I remember him saying that. And that's understandable. That probably triggered some clauses in their contract or whatever. So, I mean, I definitely understand the situation, and do y'all. You know, if y'all just want the belt, y'all just want the belt. Who am I to tell y'all don't deserve the belt? I ain't nobody out here. But him fighting Barrios next, I mean, it is what it is. I don't really care about the fight for what. Barrios had a good win over Ugas. What do you beating our Barrios prove? So they about to pay for Barrios to be ranked. And that's what they did. They pretty much, the powers that be, it sound like they paid for, you know, Bud to be stripped. Because remember, the rumor is Bud ain't with PBC outside of the Earl Spence rematch clause. And Barrios lose to Tank and Thurman, and then he turned around and get a title shot. He beat a nobody and beat Ugas coming off of ass whooping Earl Spence laid upon him. So it's just the good old politics of boxing. The good old politics of boxing. That's what it is. The good old politics of boxing. I'm telling y'all, that's how it go, bro. And if boxing really mattered a little bit more, it was a bigger sport, it'd be under investigation. I'm telling you. Just like they did the amateur boxing, the Olympic boxing. That had been corrupt for decades. You know? But the Barrios fight, man, at the end of the day, man, Al Hammond be putting Mexicans in positions to be successful. I ain't really tripping on it. You know, because I don't even respecting the brothers to look out, brother. I watch the brothers harder than I watch the others. And I had when I was with a girl Saturday night or whatever, this chick I had met, you know, I was at the food truck or whatever, we had one out, whatever, and I was kind of like telling her, I was like, well, you know, my experience with Detroit police, you know, this is me, you know, me and my experience. I got a better experience with the suburban police than the Detroit police, and every time I tell somebody that, they be like, oh, for real? It's the opposite for me, or you lying? Like, I ain't gonna lie about no shit like that. Every time I get a ticket, right, I accumulate points, it's the Detroit police. You know, when I go out to the suburbs, you know, I talk, you know, they usually, you know, give me, like, if they do give me a ticket, it's pretty much with no points. All I gotta do is pay the ticket. So, you know, but, you know, I have had, you know, situations in which, you know, you profiled, you understand that, but as long as you keep your paperwork together, you straight. You know? So, you know, a lot of y'all be riding around with 10 on y'all, you know, a dark 10 and smelling, y'all car smell like weed, and y'all want to know, like Scarface said on the Ghetto Boys Reloaded podcast on YouTube, him and Willie D. He said a lot of our wounds are self-inflicted. But, you know, and most of the cops that I run into in Detroit, the ones that be giving me tickets and hammering me is black. I did have a black cop look out for me one time, though. A couple times. But one of them dudes I knew, he wanted me to join the force. I'm like, I'm good, bro. If I'd have joined the force by then, I'd have had over 10 years in, but it just didn't add up. It just didn't add up for me. But yeah, you know, I don't be expecting black people to look out, bro. You know, you remember you walk into a restaurant, and you walk into a restaurant that's predominantly, you know, not black or predominantly white, and you know, back in the day, you look at you look for the black people that's in there or the other black couple, y'all nod at each other like something go down, we got y'all. You don't even get that common courtesy no more amongst this younger generation. They don't even do that no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? A little inaugural, I got you, the black guy nod. They don't even do that no more. You can't even talk to black people. I remember I was trying to help a dude with his bench and show him, you know, what he should do. And he didn't want to listen. I'm like, all right. But if you talk to the white boys in the gym, they soak up the game. That's the crazy thing about it. But like I said before, ain't nobody coming to bail black people out. And people ain't gonna like what I say next. Black people ain't coming to bail black people out. They just too busy fighting with each other. And like I told y'all, the majority of the pain that's been inflicted from people in the world look like me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's crazy. And on top of that, the people that inflicted the most pain, most crime stories, are people that you know and that's closest to you. This is why I got a real kind of like, I don't know what to call it, but I don't let people get too close. I don't let people get too close. At all. I don't even let people know where I live at. Like, if it's like female, you know, I be dating females and be letting them come over the first time. I'm good on that. I don't let people get too close. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to get to know you, get the feel for you, do a background check on you, make sure you ain't on no scurvy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, and people not gonna agree with me. I fuck with a chick that's a 5 or 6. You know, that's solid before I fuck with a scurvy ass bad bitch. Or a pretty bad bitch. Them bitches be the ones that be getting down on niggas too. Robbing y'all, setting y'all up. I remember I had a dude before I finished the video. He lived 2 doors down from me. I lived in the Schoolcraft area back in the day. He lived 2 doors down from me. And he had this chick coming over for a minute, and she ended up setting him up. So apparently, I didn't know he was growing weed in the crib. He was growing a lot of weed. And the chick set him up. I ain't had to talk to him. I already knew the bitch set him up. And dude, when I tell you for like 10, 12 hours straight, they was running his weed trees from his house through the alley. He had enough weed trees that they was running it for 10 or 12 straight hours. Through the alley, going through his house, took all his weed trees. He was fine and dandy for that chick showed up. She was a nice looking chick too. You know? But it is what it is. But to keep it moving, yeah, you know, like I said before, ain't nobody gonna bail black people out. You know, you gotta start raising your kids the right way. Start at the house, but he fight Barrios. I don't give a fuck about that fight. If I fall asleep and don't catch that fight, I don't care. I can do the review to that, the immediate reaction to that fight right now and tell you exactly what's gonna happen. Don't really care to watch it. You know, now about him saying he want to fight Terence Crawford still, I kind of spoke on that the other day. That's cool. Then why y'all ain't forcing no purse bid to say, you know what, when he get done with Blase Blah, I'm gonna take the bell bud. When you get done with him, let's see if we can do a fight, because, you know, Errol Spence said the same thing. They asked him, like, before he fought Bud, what about fighting Jaron Ennis? He said, you know, I don't know what the reward is. They ain't never contacted me about fighting Jaron Ennis. He saying he calling people out, but ain't nobody sending no offers because it ain't in the plan. You know, this is what young fighters do. They clout chase. They attach their name to fighters that they know they're not ready for, so they can get the buzz. So it ain't nothing that he doing that's wrong. Errol Spence did it. Keith Thurman did it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of fighters did it. Mayweather was chasing De La Hoya while he was at 35, and De La Hoya was like welterweight, junior middleweight. You know? This is what fighters do. So people get mad that he attached his name to Terence Crawford. A lot of these do. Oh, he don't want to fight Terence Crawford. He don't want to do this. Duh. It's a marketing tactic. You know, he don't want to put the work. This is what fighters do. He's been doing this for years, bro. It's a marketing tactic. Adrian Broner did it. You know what I'm saying? This is what you do. This is just the way boxing goes. So y'all get mad and and I understand people saying he an email champion because people inconsistent. Devin Haney an email champion, but not Jaron. And I definitely understand it. Or not Genevieve. People pick and choose their battles. So don't misconstrue the fundamentals of boxing marketing with these fanboys. Like, dude, I don't even give these ninjas no attention, bro. There's no point of going back and forth and pandering to sorry, because once you pander, it comes to an end. It's like I said with Cynthia G. At some point, it comes to an end. A lot of them Trump channels that was pandering, they got the subs, but all the view counts went down now. At the end of the day, at least if you real, you don't make half the money or 10% of the money they make, but at least your legacy is intact. What happened if you die tomorrow? A lot of these YouTubers, a lot of your greatest contributions other than your offspring is, you know, guess what it is? It's this YouTube shit. This is YouTube shit. They gonna find your YouTube shit and they gonna see what you about. A lot of y'all don't care about y'all integrity or y'all morals and nothing like that, but hey, it is what it is. I finally made it back to the crib. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, check out the Welterweight Boxing Talk playlist, check out the Boxing News playlist. Shout out to the brother Jamil from YS Media. Real good brother, bro. Go support him. Do a good job with the interviews and all that stuff, man. Hit my link tree, find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.